Hello learners, welcome to the new series on Python for machine learning. Here we are going to learn how the Python language can be used for machine learning. Today we are going to see the basics of descriptive statistics and also how to load the dataset into the Python software. You can install Python software or you can make use of the Colab environment. So now I'm going to do the basic exercise on Python using Colab only. So for that, just log in through your Gmail ID and then go to colab.research.google.com. It will redirect you to the Colab webpage. I'll also give the link in the description. So the moment you open it, a blank Colab file will be available. It is like this. You can click the new notebook in Drive. Then a blank notebook will be opened. It takes a while. Yeah. So this is how it will look initially. So what you can do, you can press the code and you can start typing the Python coding. Okay. So this is how you have to open a Colab notebook. So here I'm going to discuss with the required libraries to be imported. Today we are going to discuss only the descriptive statistics. So only two libraries are required. One is the Pandas and NumPy. The libraries are the recorded codings. It's already there. The built-in codings are there and that execute a particular task. So library is aiming at a task, especially one particular task it is aiming at. So the Pandas library and NumPy library are aiming at calculating the basics using the tabular format of data. So that is the purpose of Pandas and NumPy. The moment you see this hashtag, it is nothing but a comment. I have given just a headline, import required libraries. So this code will not run. I mean, this line will not run. So from this onwards, the code will run. So the first thing, when you open a Python coding environment, you have to type the import pandas as PD and import numpy as NP. Of course, there are certain libraries that may not be available as default. For that, you have to use some other coding that I'll tell you how to do all the required things in our future videos. But today's video is focusing only on the basics. So for the basics, these two libraries are sufficient and Pandas and NumPy libraries are a very famous one and it is a default library. It will be available in Python as well as in the, Colab in Python version as well as in any other Python softwares also. So import pandas as PD, import numpy as NP is the first thing we need to type and load it. Once you type it, you have to run it. So you have to click this play kind of button here. So just click this and the libraries will run. So it takes a moment and depending upon your internet speed. Yes, of course, your internet should be connected while you're working with Colab. Okay. So now you can see here a green tick, which means the code is perfect. It has run. The first step is you have to import the required libraries. And the second step, you have to load the data set. So here I have a data set in my PC. I'm going to import it. So for this, the code goes like this from google.colab import files uploaded equal to files.upload of. So maybe when you work with one or two programs, so this code is easily available on your memory. So no need of by hearting and all as far as the coding is concerned. Through practice, you can become a pro. So just press this. The moment you press, you can see two buttons are appearing here. Choose files and cancel upload. Two commands are appearing. So I'm going to choose the file. So it is located in my downloads. So it is known as electronic showroom sales. So that file I have brought into my Colab environment. So that is there. And the step 3 is we have to give a name for the data set as a shortcut name. So like this, df equal to pd dot read underscore csv and my file name. My file name here you can see it is electronic underscore showroom underscore sales csv. So the same file you have to copy and paste it here with single quote. Then this read underscore csv is the command. This is a csv file. So read this as csv. And this PD is Pandas. We have already loaded that. Now our data set is loaded in the name of df. So here I'm just assigning a variable df for the imported data set. So it is df. So hereafter, I don't have to remember the file name as electronic underscore showroom underscore sales and dot csv. No need of remembering all these things. Just if I call df, then the data set will be loaded. So that is the purpose of here. We are reading the uploaded file, replacing with the file of your choice. So here I have given df. You can give any other name also. Preferably, the shortest one will be easy for you to practice as well as in the original coding environment. So once the data set is loaded into the Colab environment, then we have to ensure whether the data set is loaded or not. Okay. So how you can ensure, either you can see the first few rows and you can see the last few rows, so that you can ensure that 100% the data is loaded. So no need of viewing the entire data set. Just load the first few rows and the last few rows so that you can see the data is perfectly loaded. So there is no missing data has happened, right? So for that, to view the first few rows, you can straight away use df.head of. But here, in order to understand the purpose, I have given one more line of coding, that is print, then give within quotes sample data. So within this double quotes, whatever I give, it will be printed. So it will this print with the print statement. If you type anything within double quotes, it takes that as a character and it will be printed as such. So that is the purpose of the double quotes here. Then this df.head means by default it will give you the first 5 rows of the uploaded data set. So let me run this. Okay, this I have not run. Yeah. So I have run the, I have loaded the data set into df and the first few rows also have shown. So my data is loaded, the first 5 rows. So I have to ensure whether the last 5 rows also loaded, which means entire data set is loaded. So for that, for the first few rows, it is df.head. And for the last few rows, it is df.tail. It is head and tail. It's easy to remember. Then df is the data set. I have the variable name I have loaded into the variable called df. So here my last few rows are also loaded. So basically this data set contains 100 data. So from 0 to 4, the initial 5 rows are here and the last 5 rows are here, which means my entire data set is loaded successfully without any error. So the purpose of this exercise is to see the summary statistics. So for that, the function name is called describe. It is describe, describe. So if you type the df means, as I told you already, the data set is loaded in the name of df. So for this data set, the uploaded data set, you are commanding the Python to describe the data set, which is nothing but a summary statistics. So if I type this one single code, it will give you the entire summary statistics of the uploaded data. So totally it is 100 data set, 100 rows are available, and the mean of the variables. Like for the quantity is 1.98, and for unit price it is 33,900, and the total amount, that is the average total amount, is 69,100. This data set is basically a sales data set of a showroom. So it is talking about the quantity, unit price, and total amount. And also the standard deviation, the minimum value it has stored. So the showroom is able to sell 15,000 rupees as a minimum value, and on an average the showroom is able to sell 69,100 rupees worth of products. And maximum it is 3 is the quantity. As far as unit price is concerned, it is 55,000, and the maximum sale happened in that store is by a single customer, it is 1,65,000. So this is what the basics of Python. In our future videos we will discuss more about the machine learning and how Python is helping us to do machine learning algorithms. Do subscribe and like this video and share with your friends who are eager to learn Python for machine learning. Thank you.